The Monkees began as a fictitious rock group back in 1966, but it didn't take long for them to become real superstars. And now, 45 years later, 3 of the original Monkees are reuniting for their first tour in a decade, and we caught up with them before they hit the road.
Here we come, walking down the street.
They were one of America's first boy bands.
Hey, we're the Monkees.
But this quartet actually started out as pure fiction.
Well, we're the band that Miss Vandersnoot hired for the party is who we are.
Yeah, there must be some mistake. We were expecting 4 gentlemen.
Would you accept 4 ladies who shave?
The Monkees debuted on NBC in 1966. The show followed members of a fictitious band inspired by the Beatles. Davy Jones, Mickey Dolenz, Michael Nesmith, and Peter Tork were cast after the show's producers placed an ad for actors to play 4 insane boys on a new television series.
It was much like an audition of any kind for any theatrical production. They had an ad in a newspaper, and then we all showed up, a couple of hundred people. When we left that day, we didn't actually know anything until we all appeared in the wardrobe room.
And I remember that's where I first walked up and they said, Peter, this is Mike, Mickey, David, you guys are the Monkees.
The show used techniques rarely seen on television at the time.
That's Mike's line.
Mike's line.
Characters broke the so-called fourth wall, talking to the camera or members of the crew.
Over here, Kenny, yeah.
Using fantasy sequences and jump cuts.
Mickey.
And performances of catchy tunes made the show and its 4 members a huge success.
We became a band throughout the course of the filming, and then they said, well, do you guys want to go on the road? I said, do we want to go on the road? Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? They went wacky, and we thought, we're a band.
We're a band now.
We're a band now.
Mike Nesmith actually had a great line. He said it was like Pinocchio becoming a real little boy.
Oh, I could hide me.
Soon, the Monkees were outselling the Beatles and the Rolling Stones with the help of hits like Daydream Believer.
Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it be?
But trouble was brewing on the set of their show.
There came a kind of conflict that couldn't be resolved readily, and I'm sad that it blew out of the water, but it kind of worked out.
We revolted and said we want control over the music, and we fought for it and got it.
Now, 45 years later, without Nesmith, a trio of Monkees are gearing up for a summer concert tour to play all those old melodies.
Every tour has been more fun than the last, and I'm looking forward to this one on that basis.
On the first day of rehearsal, I thought everything was going well, and then I was leaving, and Mickey shouted, your mother wears army boots.
So what I said was, she's wearing my army boots, and I want them back.
After all these years, their relationship can be defined by one word.
Siblings. Yeah, that's how I describe it when anybody asks. I've spent more time with these guys probably than some of my real siblings as I grew up.
So, I had siblings once, but I went to the doctor and he gave me pills.
Once a boy band, now a band of brothers whose secret to success appears to be keeping the humor and the prospect of future tours alive.
I mean, I spent $14,000 on these teeth. They'd bed be another one.
I'm so nostalgic. I love when the old groups get back together. I really do.
I love all their music. I may not have seen the TV show when it aired, but I love their music.
Great songs.